And we are live. What's going on, chat? What is cracking? Got Omni Blast in the house. Michael Gonzalez. That's right. The two first upcoming, up in front. That's right. The front lines. The badasses are here early. How you guys doing? Oh, Sci-Fi Century's here. Hold on. Let me bring him in. Oh, shit. I was like, I know this is kind of last minute, man, but I was like, you know what? I can't talk about Star Wars and Marvel stuff without the Sci-Fi Century here. You know, I got to bring him in, man. John Young, what's cracking? Trey Dope, what's going on?
What up, Trey Dope?
Brad Movies. Did you already eat your pizza, man?
I'm gonna eat some more right now.
Hey, eat and stream. There you go, guys. Thanks to Daniel. This is the very first mukbang on on the channel. We got a very first mukbang episode. There you go.
I'm almost done with the whole pizza. I only got 2 pieces left.
What you got there? What kind?
It's Peter Piper pizza.
Oh, that looks good. Got to reward yourself, man, for being a badass, working out hard all week. I seen you working out.
Yeah.
All right. So
if I could, I'd offer you some, man. But
I know. I'll have to dream. All right, we got 14 people in here already. We got enough people. What's going on, chat? Samurai Assassins, movie lover badasses. That's right. Gilbert just showed up. Mukbang and Marvel, not bad. That's it. That's a brand new series, Gilbert. You gave me ideas. Brand new series now. That's it. Phat Samurai Guy presents Mukbang and Marvel. That's it. I don't know. It might be kind of disgusting watching me eat. Judgment. What's cracking? Omni Blast throwing the hordes up. That's right. That's how I like it. Got 17 people in the chat. Well, guys, it's going to be a little brief, quick stream. I know it's kind of a last minute stream, but I was like, you know what? Let's talk a little bit about some of the releases, the upcoming news, the release slate for Marvel and Star Wars from the old Disney Studios. That's right. El Savior was cracking. That's right. The catastrophe ruckus has started. Sensei and Sci-Fi Marvelous. Nate Dogg, start the fucking ruckus. That's right. You got Trey saying, hold on, let me try to click on his thing here.
Mukbang and Marvel sounds like a sequel.
Sounds like a sequel to Jill's Lips.
Oh, man.
The greatest Dolph Lundgren movie of all time. Jay Meister, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. All right. Trey Doe. All right. Thanks for the donation, Jay. The Disney is putting their money where their mouth is with these Marvel TV shows, and every single one feels fresh. That's why we're going to get to it. All right. Thanks again, Jay Meister, for the donation and putting your input in there. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about, let's start with Star Wars Foist. Star Wars, everything Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars. Daniel, have you seen the tweet from Patty Jenkins?
No, I haven't.
Dude, I saw the tweet, Wonder Woman director, right? I saw, very talented director, saw the tweet where she was talking about, it was like a video, and she was talking about how her father used to be a pilot, and he died, unfortunately, he passed away in the war and all that, and she always wanted to make a movie that would capture the thrills of being a pilot, because she knows about it, because she was a pilot's daughter. But she couldn't find the right script, right? All of a sudden, in that same video, she goes, now I found the right script and the right property to tell a story that involves these badass dogfights. And you see her run by, and when she runs by, she puts on the pilot helmet, and she's got the outfit on, and she's running to an X-wing.
Oh wow!
She's running to an, and I was like, holy crap!
Oh,
So she's doing a Rogue Squadron movie, bro. Yes. Yes, Rogue Squadron. Here we go. It says, on the feature film front, while Taika Waititi's forthcoming Star Wars project was teased, the biggest announcement by far was Patty Jenkins' attachment to Lucasfilm's next theatrical film set within a galaxy far, far away. The film will be titled Rogue Squadron and is targeting a release date of December 2023. So, dude, this is going to be dope. Very dope. Like, and this is what whatchamacallit, excuse me. I think I clicked on the thing. Sorry about that, Jay Meister. I accidentally clicked your thing. This is what we want as fans. We want brand new, whether it's based off the old video game for Nintendo 64 or not, or a brand new story. People, Star Wars fans, want brand new, exciting stories with new characters, with some familiar ones thrown in for fun. That's fine for fan service. But we want new stories, new characters, new missions, new adventures, And I know everyone, well, where's episode 10? No. Shh. The Disney trilogy didn't happen. Let's bury that.
yeah.
We want new adventures, right? So with her, she's a very talented director. With her at the helm, I'm excited, dude. Now that's how you get people excited. You make a video like that. Don't bring in politics. Don't bring in forced bullshit, controversy, your forced agenda. Fuck all that. Don't do any of that, because the fans are just like, no, I don't want anything to do with it. I come here for Star Wars, right?
Yep.
That's the type of trailers and videos you make that just brings us in, and now we're all screaming and going crazy right now. What movie? I guess so, buddy. We got a YouTube celebrity in the chat right now. That's right, guys. Little bit later tonight on Jack's Be the Ripper's channel. Join me, Wet Movie One. We'll be over there. We're going to be talking at 5 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to talk about Christmas movies of all genres. That's right. I'm bringing all of them. All right. So back to the Star Wars news. So real quick, we got a Lando series coming, it looks like here. Lando Calrissian, Colt 45, gets them every time. Series coming. And as of right now, we don't know if it's live action or animated. And we don't know if Donald Glover is reprising the role for the adventures of Lando. All right, next up, we have Star Wars, A Droid Story. All right, it's another new animated series coming, focusing solely on the adventures of C-3PO and R2-D2. Hopefully, it's a lot better than the old Droid cartoon, which was garbage. Does anybody remember that? The old Droids cartoon back in the day. Yeah, Omega Tyson was cracking. What's going on? All right, Stephanie. That's right. Am I the only one who's excited for any of these shows? Hey, we're excited if they're good, man. I'm there. Like I was saying, as long as the droids is better than the old droids. That old droids, I was so boring watching that growing up. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling. We got Star Wars Visions will be an anthology anime series, really, offering a brand new standalone stories by diverse stories from international directors. So I'm down with that, an anime style anthology series telling different stories. That could be cool, man. That could be cool. Next up, we got Star Wars The Bad Batch. So on the animated front, in addition to showcasing some footage of their forthcoming sequel series, The Bad Batch, one other series was announced. That's all the information they give, though. They don't say anything else about The Bad Batch. Next up, we have Star Wars The Acolyte. All right, so it says Leslie Headland's previously announced series was also finally given a name. The Acolyte will take place during the High Republic era. That's interesting, but is unknown when the show is expected to begin production. So The Acolyte, another one coming. Now here's the one we're all excited for, just because it's just a fun idea. Like I said, we want new stories, we want new characters, we want new adventures. However, there's nothing wrong throwing a little fan service in once in a while. So we got Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. series coming. Yeah, everyone's pretty much excited at that. So here we go. It says Kennedy also announced the long gestating question of what the Obi-Wan Kenobi series would be called, and it's just that. Unlike Ahsoka or Andor, the legendary Jedi gets to have his whole name on the show. Obi-Wan Kenobi will begin shooting in March of 2021, but that's not all. Hayden Christensen will co-star alongside Ewan McGregor in the series, but not as Anakin Skywalker. Instead, he's playing Darth Vader. And Kennedy says fans should expect the rematch of the century. Interesting. All right, Daniel. Thoughts on? I know everybody's like, how do we think about this? Daniel, thoughts on Hayden Christensen reprising or playing the role of Darth Vader in this series? Do they have a shot to do it right, or they have more of a shot that they're gonna fuck everything up and they're just gonna ruin it, and the whole fucking show, he's gonna be like talking to the Emperor, "Where is Padme?" You know what I'm saying? It's gonna ruin it if that's we need a little bit more than that. So Nate Dogg is hissing.
Yeah.
He's hissing. He's not happy about that.
No, it's.
Gilbert says it's interesting.
I mean,
what do you think?
I didn't. You know what? A lot of people didn't like Hayden Christensen. You know, even his portrayal of Darth Vader was, to me, his portrayal of Darth Vader in Episode 3 was decent. It was all right, but his acting was still it was still questionable to me. But I mean, I think they might show little flashbacks of him and Obi-Wan before he became Vader. But I think they're gonna show flashbacks, and they're gonna have to probably react those, or probably reshoot those. But
yeah,
if he's Darth Vader, throughout the show, and he uses James Earl Jones' voice, which I hope they do, then I won't mind. I mean, I won't mind. But that's just
okay. I wouldn't be surprised if to show that it's Hayden, he'll have his helmet off. Maybe during the duels, or at some point, he's going to have his helmet off to show the actor. Otherwise, they just get a stunt double, right? But here's the thing: the good news is they can learn from their mistakes, from the old prequels, right? And they can improve upon it and not repeat past mistakes, right? So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We're going to fanboy out when we see Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan, fighting Vader. We're gonna we're gonna forget about all that. We're gonna forget about all that. I don't like sand. It gets everywhere. We're gonna la 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 la. All right, let's keep it going.
Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan was.
Yeah. That's one of the bright spots and positive things about the prequels is him casted as Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling. So Andor, all right, let's see, what is this all about? So speaking of The Mandalorian, though, it was announced that fans could expect to see the next season debut on Christmas 2021. Okay, one show that we did get some details on was Andor. That's the official title of the upcoming series, revolving around Diego Luna's. So that's what this is. So Diego Luna's Cassian Andor's character from Rogue One. The show was just begun production, but will officially drop on Disney Plus during summer of 2022. So this is something that I'm not excited for, because you know how it's going to end. However, with good writing and really good storytelling, and it brings me in, I'm all for it. I am all for it. So Kelly, what's going on, Kelly? Welcome. That's right. Kelly says, Ewan crushed it. That's right. He did. He did crush
it.
Destroyed. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Is Endor Endor's the planet of the Ewoks, isn't it?
No, it's I think I'm saying it wrong. Hold on. It's Andor. Sorry about that. Andor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
You got scared there, didn't you? Like, no, we don't need no Ewoks TV show, man.
Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking, what is it, Endor or Andor? Okay.
Kennedy did tease that we'll see another fight between Vader. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Cool. Yeah, like I said, hopefully, we're gonna fanboy out at some point. All right, let's keep it going. All right. So this is not surprising. So we have Star Wars Ahsoka, and after Ahsoka's appearance on The Mandalorian, which is one of the best fucking badass episodes I've ever seen. Just beautiful. I'm not surprised she's getting her own show. So it says on the streaming front, she first announced Kathleen Kennedy announced Rangers of the New Republic and Ahsoka. While Ahsoka will see the Rosario Dawson reprising her role as the iconic female Jedi, no other casting details were provided for these shows. However, both of these shows are unique to the rest of the slate due to the fact that they are set to take place during the events of The Mandalorian. It is unknown when either show will begin production too, but they are both in active development. All right, Rangers of the New Republic. Sounds interesting. Rangers of the New Republic sounds more interesting than Andor. Yeah. But we'll see. I'm all for it. Plus, don't forget, guys. All right, Daniel, you ready for this? Don't forget, we got another Indiana Jones movie coming.
Oh my God!
I know, with Harrison Ford returning. I remember for the longest Indiana Jones, they're always talking about a reboot, remake, or whatever. And I remember Bradley Cooper was discussed at some point. Some people thought Shia LaBeouf was going to take over, which, no. Shia LaBeouf as young Mutt is fine, but not as older Indiana Jones. Come on, guys. But yeah, we'll see about another Indiana Jones movie. I don't know. As long as it's better than Crystal Skull, man. As long as it's better than Crystal Skull, dude. But Willow.
Pass the torch. I mean, I would say bring somebody in to pass the torch or something, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like pass the torch to somebody else upcoming or another actor, or include somebody with Indiana Jones and then pass the torch, man.
Right. But Willow, one of my favorite fantasy films of all time growing up, is getting a show, and it's getting a series, and Warwick Davis, that's right, Leprechaun, is returning as Willow Offgood. So I'm like, sure, but will my homie Burglecut, my homie Burglecut is Willow's nemesis.
Oh, man. I think he passed away.
Try saying, I'm just saying the character. Try saying Burglecut right now and tell me it doesn't make you laugh in a way. That's it. The next, if we ever get another cat in the house, that's it. I'm naming it Burglecut. That's it. Try to say Burglecut 3 times fast. It's hilarious. Anyway, I'm just kidding.
Burglecut.
I know we all want. I know everybody wants to see Mad Mardigan return, of course. But Val, that's kind of difficult right now with Val. But within that universe, we got some fantasy going. Let's be honest, Willow was the closest thing we had to a Lord of the Rings type of movie in the 80s, despite the other badass fantasy films that we had in the 80s. Ballin', what's cracking? That's right. Burglecut. I think I just like saying Burglecut.
Burglecut, you are troll dung.
Fluffy Pig, what's cracking? Welcome. All right, so if you guys are someplace, you're in church and you want to cuss, but you can't cuss because you're in church, just say Burglecut. All right. Okay. All right, let's head over to Disney. Let's get over to Dittany now. I mean, Dittany Marvel is what I mean. Hold on, let me get on the page.
Here we go.
All right, this is where I'm going to need you, buddy.
Yeah.
This is where I'm going to need you. Okay, here we go. Oh, what fun. So I'm scrolling down the Twitter page here. Come on. Got to get all updated here, and things are slow motion. You want to check out some of if there's any questions in the comments, Daniel, while I'm setting this up?
Yeah, check them out.
Questions or some interesting comments on the shows we mentioned already?
Comment. Omniblast, it rolls off the tongue. Omniblast, it rolls off the tongue. I wonder if she's talking about Burglecut. I don't know.
I think it's Burglecut.
Yeah. Rad movies. That Phat Samurai Guy, did you know the Netflix Daredevil is going to join the MCU with Spider-Man 3?
I did hear that, and I'm really excited about that. I'm really, really excited. I'm excited because the Daredevil show on Netflix is amazing. I'm excited, though, about that, but I'm a little annoyed, too, because this whole time, it seemed like they were almost trying to let's not do anything more with the Marvel TV universe on Netflix. And it seemed like nothing else was going to come with it. And all of a sudden they're picking Daredevil. It's like, well, if you're going to do that, you might as well bring Luke Cage and everybody else too. So, except Iron Fist. Fuck Iron Fist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave Iron Fist.
That's what Nate Dogg 212 was saying. Wish they would continue with Jessica Jones. Daredevil.
Yeah.
Here we go
All
again.
Right.
People calling me when I'm freaking.
It's fine, dude. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're live, man. All right. You know what? I know everybody really wants me to talk about the Disney animated movies, but I don't really care. Sorry. I don't give a shit. All right. So we got another Pinocchio. Peter Pan and Wendy coming. I'm just going to skim through it. Raya and the Last Dragon. Cool. Let's see. Noi and her band of whatever the fuck this is. All right. Baymax. Really? All right. Zootopia Plus. Tiana, Moana. These are all shows that are coming. If you guys are excited to hear that, I'm very happy for you. But we're going to keep going here. We're going to skip all this stuff. Skippity skip. Don't care. Turning Red. Don't care. Buzz Lightyear prequel series. Why? Is anybody excited for a Buzz Lightyear prequel series? I'm sure. Hey, I'm a fan of Toy Story, but believe it or not, I never saw the fourth one because I heard mixed things on it. But we are here for Marvel. We're here for Marvel right now.
Yep.
All right. So WandaVision the series starts streaming on January 15th. What's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on the WandaVision?
I think it's.
Have you seen anything on it yet?
I think it's a smart angle to continue it with Vision and Wanda. I mean,
right.
Vision never got his he never got any how can you say it justice, I guess, because of what happened to him in Infinity War. But I mean, I dig it, man. I mean, I like the character. Was Elizabeth Olsen?
Yeah, she's great.
Bettany. And Paul Bettany, of course, he killed it as Vision too. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's something different, but I mean, like you said,
that's the key. That's the key word. You hit it right on the button.
Yeah.
Something different, something new, and something fresh. Plus, what brings me to the dance and what makes me intrigued and really wanting to see Wanda and Vision is I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
that's like the appeal in a good way. That's like the appeal. Like, what is this about? Are we, and there's rumors of here is where they're going to introduce to the mainstream audience for people who don't know anything about the other dimensions. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. What's the word I'm looking for? The multiverse.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Before they get into the, the Spider-Verse and all that, they're going to start introducing the concept. Now you can say, well, they kind of did that with the animated movie back then, which was a lot of fun. The Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse movie, that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
But now for a live action TV show, they're going to do it with this. So yeah, I'm down, man. I'm totally down. Mm-hmm. Hold on one second here.
Are you hearing any feedback on my side?
Oh, I don't hear it this time. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good today. Yeah, you're good, buddy.
Somebody just kept calling me again. I'm like, God damn it.
It's all those booty calls, man. Keep calling me. All right, let's keep going here. Yeah. All right, let's get back here. All right, so Wanda and Vision, thumbs up. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. What do you think of this series coming out March 19th, guys? March 19th. What do you think of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? What do you think?
I'm intrigued by it. I mean, I'm not. Yeah. I'm kind of aiming towards more. I mean, kind of aiming towards more of WandaVision, but
right.
I like they both did great jobs in as Falcon and Winter Soldier. So let's see. I just want to I don't want to say too much because I just want to, like you said, I'd rather see what kind of direction they're gonna go and how different it might be.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, you do get that kind of buddy cop vibe, between both of them, which is fun, which is what we want. We're here for fun, right? Mm-hmm. Variety is what will bring everyone to the dance. So it's kind of looking like with Disney Plus right now with these shows, we're going to get variety. We're like WandaVision. We don't know what that is. Is that the Twilight Zone? Yeah. What and then you got the buddy cop action fair with Winter Soldier. I mean, and the Falcon. You know what I mean? Yeah. So bring in everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
So it has a possibility to be fun. Unfortunately, though, it also has a possibility of being overshadowed by the other shows. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I
so.
see
And I
more
think it
for
might.
for some strange reason. I see more people watching WandaVision and maybe Loki and the other shows, but not the Winter Soldier and Falcon so much. But
Yeah.
if it's a great show, they'll come and they'll watch, right? So why not?
Yeah. Do
It's
you think they're
it's
gonna
my
go a little
turn.
more
It's
comic relief on that
yeah.
view of Winter Soldier and the Falcon?
Hold on one second, man. It's my turn. People are messaging me.
Oh, okay.
I think Retro Leos wants to join. Let me send him an invite if you want to keep talking to chat.
Cool. All right. Let me get to the comments. Okay, the trailer looks okay. Alan, Fluffy Pig Monster. I want to see Sam Wilson as Captain America and for him to don the uniform. But how can you have an MCU with no Steve Rogers? Yeah, that's a good question. Fluffy Pig Monster. Yeah, saying he'll never come back. And yeah, man. I mean, that's a good question too. And who else? Michael Gonzalez. Excited to see Zemo. Ooh, they're adding Zemo. Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
And
that's
yeah,
pretty
I
dope,
would like
man.
to. Yeah, I would like to see Zemo. And let's see. What else are they saying? I'll cater more to J Meister 25 says I'll cater more to the AOS fans. Yeah. Okay. Brad Movies, that Fat Samurai Guy. What's your thoughts on the Cobra Kai season 3 trailer?
Oh man, I'm excited. Unfortunately, we did a trailer reaction, and unfortunately, we had technical issues with it. We had technical and audio issues with it. So we were like, we can't upload this because it sounds like shit and unfortunate. But yeah, I was going to upload it for you guys today. But hold on one second. I'm having technical difficulties myself right now. Trying to get Leo in here. Let's see here.
Gosh, I'm so hungry.
You hungry, huh?
Yeah.
How many more slices of pizza you got left?
I got 2. But they can wait.
Mukbang and Marvel, son.
Yep.
All right, I
don't
sent him
even
the
drink
link.
soda. I don't even drink soda.
I sent him the link, so whenever he shows up, yeah, I'm really excited for Cobra Kai. I wanted to talk with the Retro Leo on that, but I lost it when I saw Chosen and Kumiko. Man, I was like, what is happening? Plus, you got Zabka and Ralph Macchio teaming up doing Double Dragon style. I was like, what?
Ooh.
Yeah, the trailer reaction was great. Yeah, they team up because Kreese is too badass, man. So it's like, oh, I can't wait. It looks like a lot of fun. All right, let's get back to it.
Cool.
All right. We also did a trailer reaction for Loki too, where we'll try to upload that tomorrow. Hopefully, we don't have any difficulties. But yeah, do you remember when Loki in Avengers Endgame, and all of a sudden the Tesseract fell down? Remember they went back to the first movie, and the Tesseract fell down, and Loki grabbed it, and he disappeared, and he was gone for a while, and then he came back. This whole entire show is where he went. And yeah. So you're definitely getting a Quantum Leap vibe with this series. Like, where did Loki go? What is he doing? And that guy, come on, I mean, Tom is very, very charismatic and a lot of fun to watch. So I think I think out of all the shows, Michael Gonzalez, yeah, I agree with Michael. He says Loki is the one I'm most hyped about. I agree. Out of all of the shows, Loki's the one everyone's pretty much talking about the most. That's what I'm saying. I feel sorry for Winter Soldier and Falcon a little bit, unless they release that series when there's really nothing else out, right?
Yeah.
Maybe then that show has a shot. But yeah. Chat, what do you think about Loki? What do you think about Loki, chat?
Yeah, even in chat, they were saying that there was, I think it was I forgot who it was, but it was saying that it's not going to have Captain America, so there's going to be a little bit of maybe a little favoritism, saying what, maybe they could throw him back in, but after what happened in Endgame, there's no way they can put him back in there.
Right. So we got some people in the chat. They're giving the thumbs up. They're giving the horns up here. I don't know why.
So excited. Yep.
There we go.
I'm excited for Loki too, man. Like that's like the Tom Hiddleston freaking hit it out the fucking ballpark with that character, man.
You know what's interesting about Tom Hiddleston is he whatchamacallit. No, he wasn't everybody's favorite right out the gate.
No.
Right out the gate. I remember people that didn't see the first Thor movie, but they saw Avengers. They didn't see Thor, but they saw Avengers first. They were like, who is this skinny, whiny? Like they didn't really like him as a villain. But of course, if you would have saw Thor, that would have kind of helped you be familiar with who he is and his motivation up to that point.
Yeah.
But then over time, people were like, oh, it's Loki mania. Like it's just he's one of the big main highlight in Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah.
Which is the movie everybody hates. But let's see.
Where's the first Thor?
Let's see here. All right. So Loki, everyone's excited for Loki. Now here's a series. Speaking of, I know I mentioned WandaVision with Twilight Zone. Here's a series that really is the true Twilight Zone of Marvel, and that is the What If series. The concept of bringing up the what if, taking it from those classic comics. I'm sure the comic book's still around right now. So what if? So it was space-time reality. It's more than linear path. What if an original series from Marvel Studios is coming in the summer 2021? Chat. Summer 2021 will be the What If series. It looks from the footage I'm looking at, it looks animated, but really with What If, you could do whatever you want. You can have an animated episode. The next episode could be live action. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want. And that's what's so interesting about the What If property was that you can do anything, man. You could tell any story. One of our favorite heroes could die. Like anything can happen, right? Different alternate dimensions. It's wild. It's wild. And I really, really like that about the What If series. And now this is like perfect. Making it an actual legitimate series now. So what's going on, Dog? Oh, there's Dog Soldier. That's right. Patrick D from the Netherlands. That's right. We got people all over the world watching.
Damn.
That's right.
Yeah, What If is cool, man. They they can go so many different directions with What If, and then the good thing about What If is they can do one series or do one movie, or they can do one show or a season, and they can just end anything on any kind of cliffhanger or any kind of ending, and then they could just squash it and say that's what's so good.
Right. That's right. Yeah. Thanks, Dog. Got representing Maiden. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. We have here. Splinter Eye says the last 3 episodes of The Mandalorian were amazing. Yes, they were. Now the show. Okay, I got to get this off my chest because there's some burgle cuts out in the world they don't understand. Okay, so look, every show, it could be the greatest show of all time, right? It's going to have flaws. It's going to have episodes that are not as good as other episodes. That's a TV show. It comes with it, right? The important thing is, how did the show end, the journey through the show, and begin, and then the journey through the show, and then how did it end? That's the only really meat you need, right, to love a show, right? Either you can fuck it all up, right, and be Game of Thrones, and end it the way it did and fuck everything up, or there's another good example, Breaking Bad, right? That's another good example. Good beginning, the meat, the journey kept you watching, and then it had a satisfying ending, right? So but still, even Breaking Bad, there were some episodes better than others. There were some flaws here and there if you want to be picky, but the journey and the ending is what's important about TV shows. Now, here's the thing: if you're one of those burgle cuts out there that basically are like, What's the big deal about the Mandalorian? I don't understand with the Phat Samurai Guys always raving about the Mandalorian. Blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm going to sit down and watch the first episode. Episode's over. I wasn't impressed. I ain't watching the shit.
Yeah.
Those burgle cuts don't know what they're missing. You can't just judge a show by one episode or maybe 3 episodes. You can't judge a show. You have to give it a chance. See if it gets. See if you're not liking it, it may get better. If you do like it, it may get even better than that, and you may love it. You got to. That's what TV shows are for. These aren't movies. You got to give it a chance, right? But I've seen people be. I've heard burgle cuts out there that are just like, man, they don't even start in order. I heard one person be like, yeah, I went and watched episode 8. I don't understand what everybody's going crazy about, so I turned it off and I never returned to the show. Stop being a burgle cut, please. Yep. Stop being a burgle cut. We got too many burgle cuts in the world. I'm just saying. Give a show a shot. Give a show a chance. Sometimes you give a show a chance and you end up wasting your life like I did with Game of Thrones. Or, there's some shows out there to become one of the best shows for you, and you have box sets and you got them on your shelf and you love them to the end of time, right? Lady Fat Blood, Star Trek: The Next Generation, right? She loves that show. That's her classic show. But even she admits first couple of seasons are not great. She admits the bad episodes, right?
Yep.
I'm just saying. I had to get that off my. Yes. I'm hold on.
Do it, man.
Clicking on this here. Clicking on this comment from the Fat Samurai Army. Stop the Burkle cut. Hashtag. Yep. Yes, here's another thing to get excited about, guys. I'm sure you guys have also heard the news that Alfred Molina is returning as Doc Ock.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yes. Stop messaging me. Who is messaging me right now? Stop it.
Somebody's messaging me too, man.
I'm sorry. The Sexy Sumo is watching right now. The Sexy Sumo just sent me a picture. And I can't show it, but it's Burgle Cut related, but I can't show it. All right. Stop bothering me. Okay, anyway.
Explicit.
All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. So, yeah, What If series could be dope. Now, please don't fuck this up. Please do not fuck up Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Do not fuck this up, please. So it says production has just wrapped for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. They meet the Fantastic Cast. Meet the Fantastic Cast, bring them. Okay, they're talking about the cast below. All right. So Shang-Chi chat and the Legend of the Ten Rings is in theaters July 9th next year. So that's when that's supposed to come out. And I see 2 legends in here. I see Michelle Yeoh. That's my girl. She's a legend. We got Tony Leung. That's another legend of Hong Kong cinema. These guys are legends. It's cool to have some familiar faces in there. However, y'all know, if you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, check out my review of Iron Fist Season 1. Okay?
Ooh.
Okay? I didn't even bother. I don't even care if they say, oh, the fight scenes got better. And that. No. Okay? I didn't even bother watching Iron Fist Season 2. Okay? The martial arts fantasy world, they fucked it up. However, it did scratch my itch, though. The action itch was scratched with Daredevil. For years, I've been wanting to watch Daredevil versus the Hand. Daredevil and Stick fighting ninjas, Elektra fighting ninjas on the Daredevil Netflix TV show. And even though, as much as I love that show, they had its flaws too. They had episodes not as good as the other episodes. But at least we got some badass fighting. We got some martial arts there. So I was happy with that. But when you're starting to bring in the mystical fantasy martial arts world, come on, man. This should be easy money. Easy money. Why do you think Avatar was so popular? Okay? This is so easy money. Oh, the Sexy Sumo is in the chat now. Good morning.
Sexy Sumo.
Sexy Sumo, stop sending me messages while I'm streaming. Stop being a burgle cut. Yeah, Splinter Eye, he loved Daredevil. That's what I'm talking about. What you call when he showed up? Bullseye? Yo, when Bullseye showed up on the show, that was like, dude, this guy's insane. And the fighting was crazy. Like, it's been done right on the show. Don't fuck it up on the movie. Let's give us some badass fight scenes. I want some mystical powers and magic used a little bit here and there, but I'm mostly concerned about the fight scenes. Please do not fuck them up with shaky cam and quick cut editing. I want to be in the theater on my edge of my seat going like, yeah. Or at home. I want to be like, ah. I want to be like, yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to look like I'm taking a shit. Ah. All right? That's what I want to look. All right, I'm being a burgle cut now. But what I'm saying is, that's what I want to see. I want to see weapons, fighting. Shang-Chi, who's the master of Kung Fu, do not fuck up the master of Kung Fu. There's always a chance they will. I'm just doing this. Please do not fuck this up. Chat, thoughts on the master of Kung Fu. And who is messaging me? It better not be you, Sexy Sumo. Daniel, thoughts.
What's up?
Thoughts, Daniel, on Shang-Chi.
Well, I'm not too familiar with Shang-Chi. I mean, I've heard of him, but I'm not too familiar with him. But as you were saying right now, as you were clarifying, Disney has the money to get the best to get the best stunt coordinators. They have the money to get. They shouldn't make any excuse. And like you're saying, they have the money, man. So they shouldn't even. They should put all their they should put all their attention and all of their, just make it like I said, they have the money to do it. They have the money to get the best kind of stunt coordinators, the best actors. So, I mean, they shouldn't have an excuse, to mess up something like that, especially as far as, stunt work and martial arts is concerned.
Yeah. I mean, this is something that I think the MCU fans, the new fans, the casuals that really only know the Avengers and stuff, this is something new for them. Be like, oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Variety brings everyone, right? You got the cosmic universe stuff, right? You got the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff, right? Then you got the military stuff. Then you got the vigilante stuff, and then you have the martial arts fantasy realm, area of material that you could. I mean, the more the merrier with the variety, right? Hopefully, we get some horror. I want some horror. I know it's Disney. But let's dip the toe in the horror. Let's bring in the Ghost Rider. I know we got Blade coming still. Let's bring the horror in. All right. Yep. But if you guys want my opinion, they fucked up the Defenders too. So they fucked all of that up. They fucked the Defenders up so bad that I turned and looked at. I'm watching the show with Lady Fat Blood, and I turn and look at her, and I go, do you realize what I'm watching right now? I'm watching Iron Fist versus Daredevil, and I don't give a shit. Like, how is that possible? Right? So hopefully, fingers crossed, they do not fuck it up. All right, let's get back to it. All right. So it looks like we have another series coming, Miss Marvel. So you got a newer character to Marvel Comics has grabbed the world's imagination, and we are excited to announce Iman Vellani as Kamala Khan. So it's going to be her version of Captain Marvel. Miss Marvel in this new series. So I'm trying to see if it's live action or animated. It's probably going to be live action if they cast the actress there. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's fun. I mean, that's all I'm not really that familiar with Kamala Khan. I am aware of her. I know of her powers a little bit here and there. It could be a fun superhero series. Is it something I'm going to rush out and watch right away? Probably not. I'll probably wait till the show's over and I know it's worth my time, and like the first season at least, and then I'll like binge watch it through. But yeah, if it's fun and it's heartwarming with the character, I don't think with a character like that we're not gonna get any badassity or horror elements or anything like that. But as long as it's a fun superhero little adventure with some comedy thrown in, I'm all for it. So, all right. It's not on my top list though. It's the way bottom. Captain Marvel 2 is coming.
Moment of silence.
Yay. Captain Twat Waffle is returning. You do realize out of all what's going on, S Rose? What's cracking? Welcome. Hey, we've got 42 people in chat. You guys rock. Thanks for the likes and the thumbs up, guys. We appreciate it, helping the channel out. You do realize that I own pretty much every single MCU movie on Blu-ray. I own them all. Even the Ant-Man sequel, which really wasn't really that great. Except for Captain Twat Waffle. So I've come across the Steelbook. The Steelbook was on sale. The 4K Steelbook was on sale for $15. What? And I kept walking, dude. I stood there and looked at it. And I couldn't bring myself to. No, chat and Daniel. It's okay if you guys enjoyed Captain Marvel. Sexy Sumo really liked the movie. Thought the movie was a lot of fun. This is all I have to say about. I do agree. Charlize Theron would have been better choice as Captain Marvel. Nate. This is all the only thing I can say about Captain Marvel 2 is that I know I'd be surprised. I know you guys are shocked. I'm going to say something positive. Is that it's never too late to win me over, right? When it comes to certain characters, especially when you're watching a long TV show. How many times have you watched a movie series or a TV show where you're like, man, I used to hate that character. Jesus Christ, I want that character to die all the time. That character's cool now. What the hell happened, right? It's always a possibility. That's all I'm saying. It's a possibility, right? She didn't win me over. Her movie didn't win me over. Her appearance in Avengers Endgame and whatever the fuck just didn't win me over. However, with the sequel, we have a new director now, I believe. But however, with the sequel, there is hope. Not really. Actually, I don't really give shit. But there's a possibility that the movie could be really good. The writing could be good. We can actually give Brie a character to play. She'll actually have a character. And, watch out, a character arc? Oh, my God. I didn't know that existed, right? Yeah. So, there's a possibility they can improve on the first one. That's as positive as I'm going with this, because otherwise I don't give a shit. All right, here we go. Let's keep rocking.
I don't have it. Don't feel bad. I don't have the movie either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just saw it on. I saw it bootleg, and that's it. I saw it on bootleg, and it was good. Jan Rog, actually, Jude Law's character. What I liked about the movie was Jude Law's Jan Rog.
We needed more of him. And I was disappointed. With what they did in the Skrulls, which is something Skrullish is coming up. Something Skrullish is coming up.
I know what it is. Yep.
All right, here we go. So Captain Marvel 2 is coming. We have the Eternals. That is still coming, guys. Angelina Jolie, Kit Harington. That's right. He's in there trying to resurrect his career after Game of Thrones. I don't blame him. And let's see, what else do we have here? All right, so that's still coming. Now we're going to have a series of Hawkeye. So original Avenger Jeremy Renner returns to star as Hawkeye, teaming up with well-known archer from the Marvel comics, Kate Bishop, played by the amazing Haley Steinfeld. Kate Bishop, Daniel, what's the history on that character?
Oh, Kate Bishop. I mean, oh man, I haven't heard about her, and wow. I mean, just like finding out that usually you just think that Hawkeye is the only archer in the MCU, but then you hear about her.
That's not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, MCU fans. I'm like a total brain fart right now. I'm thinking and acting like a burgle cut right now. Is that his daughter?
I believe so.
Okay.
Because I wasn't like in the
Okay.
90s. I don't
That
think
makes
I don't.
sense.
Yeah, like I don't. I mean, I don't even think there was that I remember there was another Archer besides Hawkeye. I mean, there was I if it's a daughter, then that's something that came in. That's something that came in later in the comics or in the
Chat.
story.
Chat, is Kate Bishop related to Clint? Or is that
I don't
somebody
think
else?
so.
Help us out. Help
I
us
don't
out,
think so, bro.
chat. So while chat's helping us out, we're going to keep going. So
Yeah.
Haley Steinfeld, sure, she's fun to watch. She's adorable. And she's actually a pretty good actress. Okay, so Jay Meister says he doesn't think so. Okay, so that makes sense that makes sense in the quote where they says Hawkeye teams up with another amazing, well-known archer. So there we go.
Yeah, I never heard of another Archer in Marvel Comics as far as what I remember. I mean, if there is, then she must have been added later in either the late 2000s or recently because I don't really know.
Right. All right. Hopefully it's fun. Use some more Hawkeye badassness. Now tell me though. Tell me though. All right, so Nate Dogg, he's verifying. Okay, so they're not related. So she's just another archer. That's cool as long as it's fun. As long as it's fun, Again, who is this show for? That's the thing. Again, this is I'm all for it. If it's fun and if it's good, I'm all for it. But I kind of see this even lower than the Winter Soldier Falcon show.
Yeah.
In terms of interest and do people really want to see this? I think Jeremy Renner's presence could really kind of help bring people in. It's like, oh, that one Avenger, you know what I mean? So for I'm thinking of casuals. Us fans will be there, but I'm thinking casuals. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe fans of the Hunger Games will show.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's keep it going. All right. Oh, so they're Vera Farmiga, Fra Free, and newcomer Aleka Cox. Excuse me if I apologize if I said that name wrong. As Maya Lopez. All right, they're a part of the Hawkeye series there. And Vera Farmiga, she's great. All right, Daniel, She-Hulk, son. She-Hulk arrives to the MCU. Tatiana Maslany will portray Jennifer Walters / She-Hulk. Whoa. I just read the next sentence here. And Tim Roth returned as the Abomination. What? And dude, and Hulk himself, Mark Ruffalo, will appear also. He better in the series. Directed by Kat Carino and Arcoiro, excuse me, and Anu Valia. She-Hulk is coming to. All right, so they don't have a date yet, but dude, I knew there was a She-Hulk show coming, but dude, wait, is it a movie? Dude, he was to me, he was one of the highlights of the Edward Norton Hulk. In my opinion, he was one of the highlights because Tim Roth he's a great actor. He always plays great. He's born to be a villain. He's just too damn good at it. But I don't know, chat and Daniel, what do you guys think about changing Abomination's design from Incredible Hulk? Should they update it? Because obviously they updated the design from Edward Norton's Hulk. Didn't look like the same Hulk in Avengers. No. So what do you think? Should they? Did you like Abomination's design, Daniel? Should they keep it the way it was in the movie, or should they kind of tweak it a little bit? What do you guys think?
I didn't mind his look because it was more menacing than what he usually really looks like in the comics.
Yeah.
And they gave him the more humanoid face, but they still gave him some of the scales and the fins and all that stuff. But I mean, I think they'll tweak it. They'll make them. Maybe they should make them look more menacing.
I think they should
because the
make it more
the
menacing.
Abomination
Yeah,
is a freaking. I mean, in the comics, he's a fucking savage, dude.
yeah,
He's a
yeah,
fucking savage, and like, yeah, I think they'll tweak it. I think they'll tweak it, but I mean, Tim Roth also, hit it out the ballpark, and
yeah,
I think they'll tweak it, but I mean, I don't think they'll change too much, but I
yeah.
think they'll tweak it though.
Do you think they'll bring the doc? What was his name? The doctor that had the big ass head.
The leader, the
The
leader,
leader. Thank you.
yeah.
That
I
which went absolutely nowhere in the MCU. You know, they didn't bring that
Oh yeah,
back.
yeah.
Do you think the leader will should they bring
I
him
don't I
in?
don't know. I don't know because I mean he was easily he I usually actually forgot about him till you mentioned it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, somebody from chat, the badasses
Oh,
over here, kind of brought it
who
up.
knows? You never know, man. I mean, the leader is also. I mean, he was a big freaking Hulk villain, like in the comics too. So
Right. Oh yeah, yeah.
and yeah, and he's. I
But
mean, it's gonna be a little weird to make him look the way he looks, in the comics because of his big ass freaking head that's like this freaking tall. I mean, yeah,
it,
man, and then having a receding hairline with a head that big, I don't know, man.
is She-Hulk strong enough? I
Oh,
know She-Hulk is strong, beautiful, and badass. That's why I'm all for She-Hulk. Is
yeah.
she strong enough to take on Abomination by herself? Help me out here. Chat, help me out.
I think to I
She can
don't know.
hold her own.
Maybe not because if they're adding Mark Ruffalo's Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I mean Abomination is like that he's even bigger than the Hulk in the comics. So it's like,
Right.
and sometimes they've even considered him at points in the comics that he's been stronger than the Hulk at points. But
Right.
I mean, maybe that's why they added Mark Ruffalo because I don't think Jennifer Walters She-Hulk can take. I mean, she'll give him a fight. I mean,
Right.
she'll hold her own.
She's tough. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know the Abomination, man. The way he was, the way he fought the Hulk in the first movie, man. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't. I'm not saying that either to be sexist. So just ladies watching. That's
Well,
that's
no.
not. I'm just
No, we're
saying,
just talking comic book page powers comparison. That's
Yeah,
all we're doing.
yeah,
That's all we're
yeah,
doing.
yeah. I
Um,
think. Yeah, I don't think so. But I
Jay
think that's why
Meister
they added
says
Ruffalo.
Jay Meister is saying that She-Hulk is arguably more powerful than Gamora. Really? I didn't know that. Really? Wow.
Yeah, yeah, because actually Gamora has in the comics actually had super strength, but they didn't add that to the MCU.
Uh-huh. I'm not
She
clicking on
actually
your
had some,
comment, Sexy Sumo.
huh? Oh,
Not Sexy Sumo's over here trolling. All right.
oh,
Well, the only reason I asked that question is because I don't really know She-Hulk's villains. Who is her one of her top villains that she could fight on the show? Do you know who she usually faces in the comics?
man, you know what? Because it's hard. Because I mean, that I know of. I mean, she
Mm,
usually. I mean, she didn't have that many until later. Like down the years that she started having more of her own exclusive comics. But I know that
right,
she was an
right.
Avenger, and she would face that I remember the Mudmen,
So she was kind of
Grotesque.
fighting. She was fighting
Yeah,
everyone. Okay.
yeah, like she was fighting anyone, but the only thing I can think of that she really that was one of her enemies. I think it was another female. But I'm not really sure because I never, I knew about She-Hulk because I would get the old Avengers issues and stuff,
Yeah.
but I never really saw or never really saw got into any of her like solo or exclusive comic books.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, maybe like you said, maybe they'll double team up on Abomination. We'll see what's
Yeah.
up. But I'm just curious, like they have to pick somebody to be the main villain. I wasn't really familiar with who She-Hulk's villains are. Michael Gonzalez says she is a lawyer, so we could get a whole lot of cameos. It's true. We can get a lot of cameos from the comic books to show up there, be on trial. Yeah, Frank Castle on trial, sitting there.
She-Hulk in
Daredevil.
skirt and very presentable clothes.
Yeah, yeah. Daredevil will probably show up too. Murdoch.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious if they were like against each other for a case.
Yeah.
Daredevil and She-Hulk. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see here. Let's keep it going. All right, bro, did you know Moon Knight is coming, man? Moon Knight, an original series about a complex vigilante, is coming to Disney Plus. Dude.
Yep.
Dude. Now, I'd be more excited if this was part of their like adult Netflix series for Netflix, which doesn't exist anymore. Because that way you can have the violence, the gore, but they could still make Moon Knight look badass and have some really good fight scenes with him. But my question is, and chat, maybe you can help me out. And Daniel, you might know, which Moon Knight are they going with, though? Are we going with old school Moon Knight, where he does get his powers, the Egyptian powers? Or are we getting, was it David Finch? I forgot who drew him, but I always screw up that name. I'm sorry, guys. But, or the more recent Moon Knight, where something is a little loose and you don't really know if he actually did get his powers from an Egyptian deity or he thinks he did. And he's still going around there wrecking shop. That was so interesting about that series, is like you don't really know, like, is he insane? And he thinks he has was donned these powers from the Egyptian deity and he's going around fucking dudes up violently? Or, that's what I'm saying. They said complex. I noticed that in the tweet there. It says a series about a complex vigilante. So we'll see. We'll see what they do here, which Moon Knight they'll go with, or maybe they'll combine the two. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. Maybe that's a little bit too much for Disney. What do you think? Is that too complicated?
Yeah. I think they're gonna go with the original,
the old school.
The original take was with Mark Spector as Moon Knight, and that he gets the power from the Khonshu, the Egyptian god, and I think they'll go with that because it's more simple and it's not as complex. Because now, what I just recently saw, like a month ago, now he has the Phoenix Force.
Oh, what? Oh my God!
He's the latest host for the Phoenix Force. That's what I read on Google on the latest article. Are they saying that he actually?
Oh my goodness!
Now he's the next host the current host for the Phoenix Force.
Oh my God!
I know, man. It got me thinking too. Like, what the hell are they thinking? So,
that is, it's different. Yeah. I feel sorry for whoever goes up against them. They're gonna get messed up. But anyway, let's keep it going. What else we got here? All right, so this is why when we was talking about Captain Marvel earlier, I can't get really too excited for it until I see the first trailer and see what they plan on doing. But Marvel Studios wants to do a Secret Invasion property. So it says Samuel Jackson is back as Nick Fury. Cool. Ben Mendelsohn is back as from the Captain Marvel movie, returns as the Skrull Talos. And Marvel Studios. Okay, so it is a show. All right, so original series Secret Invasion. I don't know, man. I don't know. I remember seeing the early trailers of Captain Marvel and seeing the Skrulls, and I was like, Skrulls! I was so excited. And then when I finally saw the movie, I was like, oh, the Skrulls are the Skrull children are playing pinball. They're playing pinball with Captain Marvel. Or they spoke about playing pinball with Captain Marvel. Yeah. And they like milkshakes as well as playing pinball. So, obviously, I wasn't really excited about all this. I know what they were trying to do. They're saying, hey, there's good Skrulls and there's bad Skrulls. But my debut to the Skrulls on the big screen for the first time is not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Everyone else that loves Captain Marvel movie, I'm sure they're perfectly fine. But it was just kind of like, it was such blue balls, man. Like I was like, oh, Skrulls, they play pinball and drink milkshakes. Okay. The Skrull milkshakes did not bring all the boys to the yard, so sorry. And that was a bad Burgle cut joke. Sorry. So anyway. So I don't know, man. I don't know. So Samuel Jackson obviously is not going to be in the whole show. It'll be too expensive. And Ben Mendelsohn actually kind of cracked me up a little bit as Talos. Is this going to be an expensive show where it's all cosmic universe stuff? You know, like, I don't know. Like, what is this? I don't know. Because when you think Secret Invasion, what's the first thing you guys think of, right? You think of one of the biggest comic book events ever. You know, ever. That's what you think of. But no, pinball and milkshakes. So, chat, I'm sorry, I'm not too excited about that one. Like I said, I have to see a trailer, and then maybe I'll get into it. All right, let's keep going here. Ironheart, what the fuck is this? All right, coming soon to Disney Plus. Dominique Thorne is a genius inventor. Riri Williams in Ironheart, an original series about the creator of the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. Daniel, you want to clue me in here? What is this? What's this character?
Ironheart is another interpretation of Iron Man passing the torch, Tony Stark, to the girl you just mentioned, Dominique.
Okay.
And she's basically Iron Man, but she takes the name Ironheart, and she's just a female protagonist, superhero that's in armor in Iron Man. Or
was she the girl with the big afro? Or was that something else?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So. I could have sworn I saw a girl with a big afro in an Iron Man suit at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, but she's just Ironheart is basically just.
Have a good one, Jay Meister. Thanks for stopping by.
It's a female version of Iron Man. Just that she's also an inventor, and she just, I guess, Tony Stark, passes the torch, and she becomes Ironheart. So
okay,
but yeah,
I'm all for something different, not replacing Iron Man. So if it's
you can't replace Iron Man.
Yeah, that's sure. Why not? All right. Gilbert says that was her. Okay. Because I could have sworn it was an old comic book, and I saw a female in an Iron Man type suit, but she had a big old afro. Yeah. How'd she fit all that in the helmet? I don't know. But anyway, hey, as long as they're not replacing Iron Man and she's her own character and we go on her own adventures, sure, why not? Why not?
She basically is her own. She basically is her own character, and Iron Man's still part of. He's still part, but she's her own. She's her own. She's her own thing.
Yeah. All right. I'm all for it. Now this. So it says Don Cheadle returns as James Rhodes, aka War Machine, in Armor Wars, an original series coming to Disney Plus. A classic Marvel story about Tony Stark's worst fear coming true. What happens when his tech falls into the wrong hands? Sorry. What do you think, man? Armor Wars. What do you think? Excited? Does that get you excited?
I am, man. I'm a huge fan of War Machine. I like just the fact that James Rhodes is not he's not a big shot, entrepreneur and philanthropist. He doesn't have that much money. He's a normal everyday person that dons a badass, and sometimes at times more advanced than Tony Stark's armor, which is the War Machine armor. So,
yeah. He's a badass. He is just oozes badassity. Wasn't really a fan of Iron Patriot though.
No, neither was
I. Wasn't really a fan of him with those colors. It just didn't look right. But yeah, sure. A War Machine series. But then that kind of happened already. Didn't in the movies they kind of already got a hold of Tony Stark's technology a little bit? Like even in the first movie, didn't his partner, played by Jeff Bridges, he had his own suit? Yeah. They were fighting at it. I think. This is probably more like serious. Like this is like maybe the whatchamacallit, that work the villain in Iron Man 3. What's his name? The villain in Iron Man 3 that was not the villain.
Yeah. Damn.
Got-
Was either? Oh no, I forgot
what's
his
his
name,
name?
man. Damn it, I forgot.
Oh God, I'm so fired. Chat, help me out. Help us out, chat.
Yeah.
Villain from Iron 3.
Yeah. The advanced idea mechanics, but I think that was a company, but I don't know if advanced idea mechanics, but
AIM.
but I just don't
Oh my God.
because I know
It's right.
in yeah, like
Mandarin.
God, what was
Jesus
his
Christ.
name?
Mandarin.
I know Guy Pearce played him. But I forgot his freaking name, man.
Right. What's the
And
name
it
of
was also
Mandarin?
the extremist. It was the extremist storyline that they used in their Iron Man 3.
What was the what's the name of the Mandarin's sect? His group. What's their name again?
The 10 Rings.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with. I'm just thinking of other villains. Like who could they bring in that's has the technology? Maybe you're right. Maybe AIM. Chat
AIM.
saying Iron Man 2 kind of did the same thing also. With
Technogore was also, they can use Technogore as another villain they can add.
right.
I don't know if you know what Technogore is. It was pretty freaking sick, freaking kind of like an AI kind of machine, but
Right.
yeah,
Right.
that's what I
All
can
right.
think
Hey.
of right now.
Hey, it's a War Machine series.
Yeah,
We're gonna watch. The War Machine's
yeah.
gonna fuck some shit up. We're gonna watch. So I'm more excited for that than Ironheart or whatever the fuck the Secret Invasion, all these other shows, the Hawkeye show. I'm more excited for this than all those others, man. All right. Oh, more excited for that than Miss Marvel. All right. What is this now? The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. What is this? Okay. Probably just some kind of special for Disney Plus only. I mean, obviously it's not a movie. I Am Groot, just from that font alone, I Am Groot show looks like it's going to be for the kids. So it says everyone's favorite little tree, Baby Groot. So there you go. It's Baby Groot. Will star in a series of shorts. Oh, okay. Short. Those are just shorts on Disney Plus featuring several new and unusual characters. All right. Sure. Why not? Now, I know all the DC are all the DC fanboys yelling betrayal. Are they all doing that, or they don't give a shit? I'm going with they probably don't give a shit. The main villain in Thor: Love and Thunder, as the villain Gore the God Butcher, is played by Christian Bale. Yeah, main villain. Yes. And this is supposed to come out, chat, on May 6th in 2022. So do you know anything about, because I am unaware of Gore the God Butcher. I'm digging the name. It kind of sounds fucking metal. Do you know anything about that character? Yay or nay?
Yeah, I have a one issue of Gore the God Butcher.
Have a good one, Nate.
Like, what's up?
No, I was talking to Nate. He's leaving right now.
Oh, yeah, Gore the God Butcher, man. It's like he's. I didn't get too into that. I didn't get too into that comic because it was somewhat of a continuation to the Unworthy Thor that I can remember, and
okay,
it's like he's a badass dude. Like Gore, he's a freaking sadistic, wants to control everything, wants to take over everything. Asgard, Hell, Niflheim,
okay,
Fartelheim, Alfheim, everything. Like he's like a God Butcher. Like he's like, you know, lives of even, you know, even of Asgardians or any type of anybody from the 10, from what do you call it, the 9 realms. Like he doesn't care. He just wants total domination.
Nice. I love him already. Is he a fighter too, or is he a thinker?
He's both.
Both. Okay. So he's a genius at warfare and taking over shit, but he can throw down. He could toe to toe. He could throw down.
I don't know if he's a complete genius about warfare, but he is definitely a dangerous mofo.
He's a conqueror. He wants to conquer.
Yeah.
I gotta say that. I gotta say that name one more time because it's fucking metal. Gore the God Butcher. That's it.
Bring in Beta Ray Bill. Bring in Beta Ray Bill, man. Please, please, so. MCU, bring in Beta Ray Bill.
I will have the biggest smile. I will be so happy to see the god of what the fuck is that? I would be so happy to see Beta Ray Bill, man. Like, I would just be like, yeah. And have him be badass, too. Have him throw down also, so.
Yep.
Yeah, I at first wasn't really that excited about Love and Thunder. The only reason I want to see it, the only thing that I want to like still kind of go see it and support it is Taika Waititi is back directing and Guardians of the Galaxy characters are in there. So I'm like, sure, this might be another fun ride. But having Gore, the God Butcher, I'm sold. I'm sold now even more. So El Savior says, SWORD, the Sentient World Observation and Response Department, is a SHIELD space of defense. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
You think they would have made a SWORD movie?
Yeah.
Unless they bring in SWORD for the Secret Invasion series, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because the SWORD deals mostly with cosmic threats.
Yes. I got a speed run through this because I'm gonna have to stream with Jackson a little bit. So Blade is still coming. Peyton Reed is back to direct the third Ant-Man film, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, Michelle Pfeiffer all return. Catherine Newton joins the cast as Cassie Lang and Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror. Who is that, Daniel? Who's that?
They're putting Kang the Conqueror in this one?
I guess so.
He should be the new villain for the next upcoming phases, man. I mean, Kang the Conqueror is a badass.
Okay, cool. Now you got me a little bit more excited about this. So, all right. Pretty appropriately titled Ant-Man Quantumania, sure. Should be a lot of fun. So it says Black Panther 2 is opening July 8th at 2022, is being written and directed by Ryan Coogler, honoring Chadwick Boseman's legacy and portrayal of T'Challa. Marvel Studios will not recast the character, but will explore the world of Wakanda and the rich characters introduced the first film. What do you think of that? Do you think? Do you think that's very nice and sweet, or to kind of honor him, have somebody else take the mantle? What do you think?
No, he should be honored the way they're doing it with not recasting and going with Letitia Wright as the next heir to the Black Panther mantle.
Okay. Is that Shuri's character?
Yeah.
Do you want that? Do you want Shuri to be Black Panther in the next movie?
I mean, I don't. At that point, I don't mind at that point, but I mean, that's probably what they're gonna go with. Just probably for what I'm thinking. That's probably what they're gonna go with. But I mean, they still have some characters that are some characters that are that are still that are worth being remembered. But yeah. I mean, I know they want to honor him, but I don't. They usually T'Challa's never. He's always had the mantle. I mean, at one point, I think in a comic book series that Shuri did become Black Panther to some point, to some extent, in a period of time. But from what I know, that's the only Black Panther that I know of that has taken it. Unless they add Hunter, who was T'Challa's adopted brother. They're
gonna have to add a whole bunch of characters to kind of sell the movie, because it's kind of hard to sell a sequel based off after one of the biggest blockbuster successes that Disney had with the first Black Panther. It's going to be hard to sell it to people to have them return just for Shuri. They're going to need Shuri, and they're going to need some other people. They're going to need some. They might have to throw in other Avengers or people from the MCU to help her out. And you can still put her as the lead if that's what they want to do. But we'll see. We'll see, as long as it's good, right?
Yeah.
Have a good one, Trado. Everyone's eating dinner around this. This is why I don't live stream this early. Everyone's getting ready to eat dinner. All right, I got a speed run through this, guys. Let's see what we got going. Anything else? We already talked about Loki. I think that might be. Don't give a shit about new High School Musical. Don't give a shit. All right. All right. I think we covered pretty much all of at least the main meat with the Star Wars releases and the Marvel releases. Got some good stuff coming, man. We got some good stuff coming. I mean, I was kind of surprised. I would be a lot more excited, not more excited for Star Wars than Marvel. I'm equally excited, but I didn't think I was going to be equally excited. I thought I was going to be more excited for Marvel than Star Wars. But after the Rogue Squadron video and the hype for that, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of equal. I kind of enjoying both, as long as they're not wasting our time, like Game of Thrones. All right.
or Captain Mistakes Were Made.
Yes, Captain Mistakes Were Made. Yes. Let's learn from our past mistakes. Disney, no more ruining everything. All right. No Moana 2 discussion. Sorry. That's what everyone came here to see. Fuck Rogue Squadron. Fuck Loki. Want to hear the Moana 2 discussion. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, thank all you badasses for hanging out with us on this last minute kind of early stream today. You guys know I stream a little later. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. You guys rock. Don't forget to support Sci-Fi Century. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to throw a couple more likes on the channel before you guys head on out, and I'll see you badasses next time. You never know. I might go live late tonight at 10 p.m. What do you guys think of that, huh? 11 o'clock. All right. See you guys later. And remember, don't be Burgle Cuts.
Peace out.